Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel that is Science Unlocked, and here we are with another module to the previous chapter that we did in this 5th class playlist, that is forest and wildlife. So here we will be talking in detail about the problem that we are facing with reference to depletion of forests. Now first of all, what exactly do we mean by depletion of forest? It is simply the phenomena where you will going to find out that a large number of forests are cut down on a large scale, and these things will going to lead to problems related with the advantages that we get from the forests. So whether we talk about soil erosion, we talk about infertility of the land, we talk about the landslides and flood because the weather is not being maintained properly, the different set of climate changes that we will be observing, and of course the loss of flora and fauna. So these are the different reasons, or you can say these are the important problems, important things that we need to take care of, because these things are ultimately turning into problems on a very wide scale. So obviously if we want to understand the reason, if we want to find out a solution for the depletion of forest, then in that case we need to find out the reason behind the deforestation, that is what exactly are the factors. Now obviously utilization of forest is something which includes lots and lots of like exhaustion of the resources from the forest, but at the very same time we cannot forget about a few important aspects like shifting cultivation, which is actually a process of generation of agricultural products by using the land and eventually leaving the land after few years of cultivation and moving to a new place. Now while we move to another place, it could be a possibility that the land that we have left for regaining of the fertility of the land might actually not regain that fertility, and in fact become totally infertile. So this has been observed because of the usage of fertilizers and other pesticides that we are using in the agricultural products, which is resulting into this problem of deforestation, because we have been using the patches to fulfill the demands of the large population, but eventually we are turning into a condition where the shifting cultivation is not actually helping. Now another reason behind deforestation is the urbanization phenomena, where we are taking up a huge path, or you can say a huge land from the forest, so that we can fulfill the requirement of this increasing population throughout the world. Whether we talk about more and more hospitals, we talk about more and more schools, we talk about more and more houses, so all these things will going to eventually act as the cause of deforestation. Now when we talk about deforestation, we obviously talk about nature in a very great detail. We talk about the problems that we might be facing in future, but we almost forget about the tribal habitat. But that is something, deforestation is something which will going to create a lot of problem for tribals also, because these people have always believed in privacy. They have always believed in remaining in the natures only and not connecting with the modernized world. Now what will going to happen is that these people will going to eventually stop earning their livelihood if we will be keep on doing the deforestation process, and we will be cutting down in the trees to a large extent, because they all will going to lose their habitat and they have to move to some nearby villages and towns. Now what will going to happen in such a scenario, that it will going to make it difficult for them to adjust in the modern world, because they are uneducated as per the modernized and urbanized world, and they are unskilled for that particular process. So they will not be able to find any employment, and they will not be able to work, so they will not be able to earn their livelihood as well. So it's not only the animals and the whole nature which is getting impacted, but also these people are also getting impacted. And of course because of this reason we need to conserve forest, and we need to come forward for the process of forest conservation. Now this process of forest conservation should not only be the responsibility of government, but also be the responsibility of people who are using the mother nature. So obviously it is important that everyone has to come forward only banning a particular um, process or particular work will not going to help out with the longer run. Everybody has to come forward and take part in the forest conservation process. So what we can do over here, we can go for the process of afforestation, where we plant a number of trees in a collective manner and take care of it. We take care about the tribal people all as well, because of course it will going to help them with their livelihood, and to create awareness about the importance and the problems that we are facing because of the process of deforestation. It is important to create awareness to normal people, or the people those who are comparatively less educated and less concerned about the nature. For such a scenario, what we have started doing is that we have started with certain festivals that are to be celebrated throughout the year and through specific seasons. For example, Van Mahotsav is one such festival. Now with this we have completed the part of forests, and now in the next session we will be talking about the wildlife in detail. So till then, take care and keep learning.